Hi, I'm Simon Walsh. I'm an interventional cardiologist from Belfast in Northern Ireland. It's my pleasure to have Pascal Meyer with me, who's an interventional cardiologist from Geneva and also the editor of Open Heart. We're going to discuss social media and its role in cardiology and interventional cardiology. And I'd ask Pascal at the start what your view of social media and interventional cardiology is. Is this something that's only for teenagers, or is it a good way of disseminating quality or useful information? And should we maybe filter what goes out to people and sort of avoid spam and marketing and that type of thing?
I strongly believe that social media is a revolution in medicine, and it's a natural progress from the invention of the internet. It's a way of communicating nowadays, and will become more and more important. I'm strongly convinced that it will make communication much more efficient and knowledge transfer much more efficient. At the end of the day, it will save time. I agree with you. It's all about filtering the information. There's a lot of information out there, but there is technology to streamline this information, and you get all the information in one place. You don't need to read all the different journals for articles that are of interest for you. You get all streamlined into one channel.
I think there's a lot of potential there for education as well. It can be very useful as an educational tool. Have you any thoughts from that point of view?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. For example, with this EuroPCR conference, there's live tweets, hashtag EuroPCR, and people follow, even people who couldn't make it to the conference, people from parts of the world which don't have access to means to come here, to travel here. They have real-time access to all this information, and I think this will really transform how we learn, how we stay up to date.
Yeah, which is fantastic. You can be anywhere in the world and still understand what's happening almost live to the second. And I think there's a potential in the current era for assisting the management of patient care and the clinical management of patients. Have you any examples of how that can be done, or what can be done to enhance clinical care for patients?
Yeah, I think social media is a great platform and opportunity to share expertise, to share knowledge among peers. There are social media groups where you can exchange, even in a secure way, exchange information about patients and discuss best ways of treatment. And I think this is a great opportunity for us to exchange our knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, you can upload images, you can pick devices, size things. You can do a lot of things, but I think it comes with an important caveat that we need to be careful about what information is put onto social media or the internet, and that patient data is protected and anonymized appropriately as well. Have you any views from that point of view?
Yeah, as you mentioned, a very important point. I think social media, we have to really be aware that this makes us very visible and very exposed, and that it's usually visible for a very long time and to a lot of different people. It's hard to control who has access to this information, so we have to be very careful to not share any information that could be identifiable. It's not just patient names and date of birth, but it's also details that could then be tracked back to the patient.
It's something to remain very aware of and just be careful about. So if you were going to summarise just the importance of social media and interventional cardiology and for the PCR community, how would you do that?
I think the PCR community is already now quite well connected, but this is another mean that will facilitate our communication. It will bring us closer together, which will allow us to share our experience and knowledge. And I think it's a great opportunity for the future to work together, to work more closely together.
I think the summary is a great opportunity to enhance both patient care, educational sharing, and to improve everybody's linking in with experts, and just hopefully to get things better from a global point of view. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, Simon.